Welcome to Drawmbat, the show where we challenge each other in the blood-stained arena of art combat. I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
And today we're playing Drawception again because it's easy and fun and no one told us not to.
Everybody seems to ducks our hats.
Oh boy! Are you taking this one?
I've gotta.
Alright, you gotta do this, man.
Alright,
You've gotta draw the hardest thing known to man, which is a duck bill.
Okay.
It's the weirdest shape. It defies physics and logic. If you look at a duck for too long, you will go mad. That's a scientific fact. There's certain things in nature, certain forms, that if you stare at them for long enough, you will lose your mind. You will lose your natural place in the world. And there's medicinal cures at this point, sure.
Right.
Science has cured duck madness, but like for years at a time, the mallard fever would sweep the nation. And it was actually the number 2 killer behind typhoid for up until about 19.
Duck madness was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost a great uncle to duck madness.
Oh yeah, back in olden times they never called it they died because of this illness. They always say they succumbed to something like old Winston Yaffe succumbed to duck madness.
Is it succumb or is it succumbed?
Oh, that's a great question. I succumb, I succonquered. So yes, it's succumb. I think you have to go based on that old riddle. This is a great duck. Ducks are definitely in your wheelhouse of things you can just like pump out.
Right. Yeah.
I was hanging out with.
I consider myself a pretty good ducksman. A ducksman.
Yeah, a ducksmith.
Ugh.
Dude, I was hanging out with Yaffe last night, and he just pumped out a perfect duck.
Dude, have you seen Yaffe pump out a duck, dude? Oh my god.
we were at Shorty's on 7th, and Yaffe just pumped out a perfect quacker, and we lost our mind. We went bonkers at that quacker. We saw that quacker and just straight bonkers, and then he bought us all shots. It was so rad. It was a great night. We left the duck. We forgot about the duck. This is great. You got to make this guy's face indignant though, because he's like, actually, ducks are hats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, this is like basically his fedora, I think.
Okay, let me give him like an ear.
I would say an ear is going to be a good step in the right direction.
Like some hair, maybe.
A little bit
coming out. I'm gonna make him a brunette just because like that's what we should probably mention. This is the 3rd episode where we're playing this amazing online drawing game.
Yeah.
That's just. It's so much fun.
I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, yeah. So the thing is, we didn't do a recap this time, but if you want to see all the drawings we did last time, you could watch that video. And if you want to see all the results, just go to Drawfee Nathan is our name on here.
Yeah, because we figured you can look up it's more fun to draw. It's more fun for us to draw.
Yes, absolutely.
And you can see how the games turned out. They're all pretty funny.
And this is more about us having fun than you guys having anything, really. We want it all, and we're gonna have it all. Can you draw like a little finger? Him like pointing up a little finger, like
Okay, here you go.
Actually, just a single fingy. Can you draw like a singy fingy, please?
They'll get what that is.
Yeah. You really gotta take him halfway. At minimum halfway. More so, you gotta leave them in a parking lot somewhere and hope that they can get home.
Sure.
All right, I think that one's ready to submit.
Just gonna add some shading.
Perfect.
Some little hatching.
So people don't get confused. They don't think that the duck is like photobombing the picture.
Right,
because
he's wearing it as a hat. He's getting some shade on there, and we're just gonna hatch that in there.
Oh wow. This is this is photorealistic.
Yeah. Really stepping up the game. We're submitting.
It's submitted. Now I'm ready to get in here.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Well done, man. Also,
anytime.
Play again. All right. 2016 GOP candidate, the Grim Reaper.
Ooh.
I only get black and white.
Yeah. I guess you pick the color palette at the top. We're still.
I guess so.
We're still learning how this works.
All right.
So Caldwell's gonna have to do some line work.
I guess I'll draw a skull. Didn't know that I was using that thick one, but okay.
It's the one that's slightly indented.
Yes.
In the bottom.
All right, I'm gonna have to erase just a little bit of that.
Sure.
So he's the candidate.
The 2016
choice,
Grim Reaper. I think he'd make a great GOP candidate.
I didn't vote for him. JK, I did.
Hashtag not my death president.
Oh, I figured out what he's gonna be doing.
What's he gonna be doing?
He's gonna be holding a baby.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be kissing it.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's a reason to get into politics. If you just love kissing babies.
Yeah. Can you imagine like a candidate just being like, full disclosure, I just love kissing babies.
I have no idea what I would do if given actual responsibility. But
I'm just in it for the baby kissing.
I just really wanted to kiss some babies. I just wanted to get out there on the road, see different parts of America, see all the different babies they have, and just smooch them.
Smooch them, sweet infant.
Some sweet. Their skin's so soft.
It's so soft.
It smells like babies.
It's so soft, and my skin is so old and gross. Look at me. I'm awful. I'm the worst.
I'm the Grim Reaper. I don't have any skin. In fact, my skin is just bones.
It is weird that is his platform.
It chafes.
I don't have any skin.
Oh yeah, draw that baby.
You
got to give him the American flag pin.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. I don't have any colors though, which is unfortunate.
I think they'll be able to figure it out. You just need a campaign T-shirt.
I just wish that I could.
Maybe the baby's wearing a campaign T-shirt. Like it's like a campaign rally. So the baby doesn't really understand. It's like
the baby doesn't know that he's being used for political gain.
It's a rich baby though, so like he's benefiting.
Yeah, exactly.
He's benefiting from the tax cuts.
Hey man, the rich get richer, and then death claims another for his mighty kingdom, right?
Oh yeah,
as the saying goes.
That's the old GOP party standard.
The baby's gonna be waving a little American flag. This is good on death for
that baby is. It's a pretty ugly baby. This is almost as ugly as the baby that
even
you and I have together
right.
on the
100K.
The 100K.
I will say that
that's a great video. You should check that out if you
haven't. I would say so. It's better. It's better than most. I will say that like death, even for death's like, God, this is an ugly baby.
You can't really tell because he doesn't have eyebrows.
Yeah.
Death, but like
I think
he's thinking he's like. Oh, there you go. It's like, ugh.
I'm gonna give him a big teardrop there. He's like, ugh. Janet, can you like in the future?
That's a teardrop sweat.
Yeah, I know that you're new, and I really appreciate you taking your time to work on this campaign. But like, can you please get me some less ugly babies in the future? Like, preferably ones with noses.
Yeah. It's like I know I don't have a nose, but I have the hole at least.
I've got the hole. This thing doesn't even have a hole.
Like what's it breathing out of?
What's it doing anything out of?
Or is it just like it could also just be like one big snout coming out the top of that baby's body. Oh, if you see those eyes as nostrils. It's really it's an open to interpretation.
I like to think it's like a special this baby was born with just one big snout, and even just because he's different doesn't mean that death loves him any less. Which is a fun lesson for everyone to learn.
Yeah, death loves us all equally. Is an important. I don't know that he'd make a great GOP candidate, to be honest.
That's true. He cares too much about everyone.
He's too much of an equal opportunity sort of guy.
What would Death's slogan be? What would his kind of the on the bumper sticker? What would it say? Coming for you.
Who would death. Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
I like that. Yeah. That's a good question.
Who would his running mate be?
I think it would be like some sort of
Paul Ryan. Just Paul Ryan.
I was gonna say Paul Ryan, but like a Cerberus type beast.
Oh yeah.
Made of Paul Ryan, and then like Mitt Romney, and then like.
You know
what?
No. Paul in there.
No, I was gonna say it would be Jeb Bush, George Bush, and George Sr.
All together.
Yeah, like a Cerberus of them.
It's the loophole.
A Cerberus.
You can be vice president again if you're
part of an amalgam.
Yeah.
An amalgam structure. All right, I should finish this up. I am going to fix this mouth.
Oh,
Sorry. Did you like that mouth?
I did like that mouth.
I'm just gonna give him an actual nose.
Oh, you did give him a nose. Well, now why is he concerned? I guess it's still kind of a creepy.
He's still not a great.
He's got
baby.
those blacked out eyes.
Yeah, I gotta give him. I gotta give him his little American flag pin. Or actually, let me,
Oh yeah.
Add the stripes.
Right.
Add the old stars and bars. Let me get a little flag pin over here. I wish you can't really tell from this picture, but he's wearing he's got like a jacket on. He's dressed to impress.
Oh, you know what would be a good campaign slogan?
What's that?
Death, not taxes.
That's really good. Huh? This deaf guy.
Deaf guy.
I feel like I have a beer with him.
I want to get a beer with him. I want
to greet him in the pale night. I want him to be the last thing I see. As I embrace the infinite void. Maybe like, we watch the game, and I can follow him into the forever forest.
Hillary had a great debate, but I've got to give it to Death.
He's waiting for us at the end of all roads.
Just something about the way he stands there silently.
All right, so I'm gonna write.
Really answered the questions well.
Death, Bush is Death Bush's 16.
Perfect.
I think I nailed it.
You nailed it.
People got it.
People are gonna get it.
I'm gonna submit that.
I hope we get another picture that we get to capture.
I know.
We haven't gotten one of those in a while.
All right, let's play again.
Yeah.
Okay.
The beginning of Stranded Deep.
This is the cool thing that people on Drawception do. Do you want to draw this one?
I don't know. You start. Can you
it.
start it?
I'll draw Stranded Deep.
Can we collab it?
This is a cool thing that they do. Is they just take a thing that they know and assume that everyone knows.
Is Stranded Deep a movie?
It seems like I'm going to draw like a cool
book. Is it a manga?
It's definitely just a reference to some bullshit from fantasy. So I'm going to draw like a cool.
Stranded Deep.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a book cover essentially.
Okay.
So this is like the book cover for Stranded Deep.
Okay, I like this.
Stranded Deep Book 1.
I like this brownish cliff.
Stranded Deep Book 1. The diamond. The diamond depths.
The diamond depths.
Yeah.
They're all different depths.
Yes.
And named after different minerals.
Uh-huh.
So there's the diamond depths.
There's the Johnny Depp.
There's the Johnny Depps.
Right.
There's the
deep within the Johnny Depps.
There's
the scarf mines. We've uncovered so much.
He has so much scarf and eyeliner.
The eyeliner deposits. These deep, rich veins of eyeliner.
Oh, look at those cool hats.
A man could live on these hats for minutes, because you can't. They're not sustenance. You cannot live off a hat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Johnny.
One man have so many hats.
But so little regard for his fellow man. Let's get that. I'm just gonna kind of fill this in here.
I like this. I like this. Yeah. This painterly shading you're doing.
Trying to get a little more painterly with it. You got to. Some people really.
Are those like crystal towers in the background?
Yes, they will be. Yes, okay. Nathan. Yes, Nathan. Please be patient. The towers will become crystals.
This is. I wanted you to start it, and I was going to jump in, but I think you got this.
Okay. I don't like it at all, but
really, this is great.
Okay, if you like it.
I'll jump in there. Is it what do you think? So what's the Stranded Deep? Is it just like
I think that this
the
is
one
like,
deep got stranded from the rest of the deeps?
No, what I see it as is it's like you go here to die, like you're banished to these deeps, and like you're basically this is like you're like forced to walk up this kind of like long plank thing, and then. There's like a monster down there waiting for you.
There's a monster. Okay.
I'm going to do the most important thing of any sci-fi. Like, this is a quick little sci-fi tip for you.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you draw a dragon floating in the background.
That's fantasy?
So people know...
Fantasy and sci-fi are different
Did
genres.
I say fantasy or did I say sci-fi?
You said sci-fi.
Well, it's sci-fi fantasy. It's a future that
you're gonna make some people mad.
It's both.
If there's one thing I remember...
It can be both.
It can be both, but what about people who are like, it's not? What about...
Oh, right, I forgot that people are awful and hate having fun. Might be 100% on that.
It needs to be theoretically possible or plausible. Like, if maybe it was an alien species that happens to have some reptilian winged features.
Yeah, no, for serious. It's like, it's Valhalla rules. It's like Thor 2 Dark World rules. Straight up Thor 2 The Dark World.
That one had the ninth Doctor?
Yes. It had all the doctors.
It had all the doctors?
They were secret cameos in it.
Oh, man.
You just have to
I gotta get more Matt Smith. That forehead. That chin.
It's so powerful. We gotta finish this up. All right, I'm gonna draw like a little silhouetted man here, like standing out over his domain.
This is great because there's no way that someone's going to see this and get anything close to what our prompt was.
Which is kind of the fun.
That's the goal.
Uh-huh.
We're drawceptioning.
What we're doing is we're ruining the game.
We're ruining.
We're making the game on our own terms. Here, this wizard stands above the stranded deep.
These look more like heights than deeps. To me.
Well, there's a deep below a height, man. That's just math. That's
right.
just geography.
But it seems like we're focusing, like maybe draw an arrow pointing down. Let him know where he's going.
All right. I'll put a little sign over here.
It says
a little sign there, and it's gonna say deeps.
Deeps.
Mm-hmm. Deeps, and then there will be another sign over here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That will have an arrow pointing down.
Oh, perfect.
And that's how you're gonna know.
That's a fat sign.
That's a bad line.
That's a fat sign.
Bad line.
Bad line.
Okay. It's really like, man, I love handicapping myself. I love being worse at drawing.
It is fun.
Yeah.
You have an excuse.
Instead
of just like, oh, I should practice more.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, it's
sorry.
This thing is hard.
It's bad. It's bad because
you got to draw the pink sun.
Pink sun. I'm just gonna draw like
some other planets.
Yeah, just like I think it's like
some pink.
It's nice.
Oh, pink rock sky.
Pink stars. Like under the pink celestial twilight of the stranded deep, the god mage himself watched as a dragon fucked a mountain, and everyone knew that the incident was to begin. That's the beginning of
the Stranded Deep.
So
Perfect.
there's the drawing. I think I nailed it. I think I crushed it super hard. I'm gonna submit.
Yeah.
I think we're good to go, right?
Yeah. Let's do.
Unless we get
one more quick one.
Yeah, you want to do a quick one?
I'm gonna do a quick one.
Do the quickest one you can.
Yeah, and then talk about
our thing.
Other thing.
Guys, this Thursday, if you're watching this and live in New York or live within vehicular access to New York.
George A. Romero?
He's the guy that did the zombie movie.
Oh.
He did the zombie movie Night of the Living Dead. It's a very famous zombie movie. Just draw a zombie, man.
Okay.
So on Thursday at 7 p.m. At the People's Improv Theater
in New York City.
In New York City, we are going to be performing a Drawfee Live with a special guest, Susanna Wolf, my fiance, Nathan's friend. However you wish to refer to her.
My fiance as well. We're getting double married.
His fiance, which is that's an engaged friend. That's the official term. So we're going to be performing live there. Tickets are available. You can check the link in the description for tickets if you want to come. Bring something for us to draw on. Maybe we'll bring some paper too, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do this. We're going to play some games. We'll probably have some fun competitions as well. Somebody might get embarrassed intentionally, which is the best way. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Nathan's going to make this extra shitty so that the next person drawing has an extra little challenge built in.
I gotta make sure they know it's nighttime.
Yep, there you go. Perfect moon. Draw some of those beautiful
stars.
Those remind me of the stars that I once saw at the Shattered Deep, which is the name of a book, probably. Thanks for watching, guys, and woof, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Oh no! Ooh! Yikes!
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Jeez.
I guess we didn't
Ugh.
get deep enough, didn't get enough layers down in this Drawception.
Wow.
All right, fine. We're really sorry.
Yeah.